Hey Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. Glad to be back with you guys. My name's Crystal and I've got your message. Your meditation today, what they told me is that this week is a very powerful week for you. There is going to be a shift and some type of power dynamic. So it just feels like, okay, well, this is at the bottom now. And I have Jupiter here. I just looked. Look, they told me this is significant. So I have Jupiter, the planet of luck, expansion, finances, money, with Pisces, which is ruled by Neptune. So that's all about the dream state. So something about a dream that you have been building is finally coming into fruition. And this is a transition week. Look, there's a 10 here. That's a 10. So something about a dream that you've been building, there's a shift in the power, in the dynamic. And you know what? They told me to put this rose out that I got for Mother's Day from my nephew a little early. He got me a whole big basket, but they wanted me to put this out. And you know what I'm noticing now? I see another one right here, and I'd never noticed that before. So something about it's springtime. It's time. This is when things are budding. This is when things are blossoming, becoming vibrant and beautiful and being visible. And something about this week, you're going to be a lot more visible than you've been in the past. There's some type of shift in power that's significant. Oh my gosh, I just looked down and my eyes locked on this. That's a 4-leaf clover. So there's a big shift in power this week. Whatever that may be for you, it could be with someone that you had some type of romantic involvement with at some point. 2:02 on the clock, so that's partnerships. Yeah. There's some type of shift in power. Let's see why. They just said your energy is vibrating at such a high level. There's a lot of momentum going now that something is going to feel like a quantum leap this week. Where you've kind of been going here and now all of a sudden you're going to be okay, let's do it down here because you're the other opposite of me. You're down here and then all of a sudden you're just shooting straight up. There's something about a shift in the power. Quantum leap energy. I like this. Okay. Okay, well, look at that. Someone who you possibly chased or showed a lot of interest in, and then, they weren't showing a lot of interest before. Now, all of a sudden, they're going to be showing a lot of interest. 3:03 on the clock. High interest in you. So, whatever this power dynamic is, and they told me, look at this, power couple. So, they told me, they told me not to take this so literally if it's not about romance. What they're saying here, so being sexual tension, that's tied to the sacral chakra, which is also tied to your creativity. So something about your creative juices have been flowing and you've been finding yourself recognizing patterns that have been in the way, things that have been happening all along, but now you're hyper aware of these patterns and you're realizing, oh my gosh, that's what's been happening and I didn't recognize it. And the reason you're recognizing it now is because your energy has shifted to a place where you're so in tune with your inner being that you're receiving messages like I'm having this conversation with you right now. Okay? You're receiving so many beautiful messages from your inner being. And what they're saying is, look, didn't I say shift in power? I just said shift in power and the freaking power couple came out. So this has something to do. Didn't I also said something about a shift in finances because of Jupiter here. And this is talking about money moves, business mindset. So something about your creative energy that has been unlocked in the past couple weeks is going to bring in some manifestations this week that shifts the energy in your favor. Now they want me to stop with these. Money, look, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Something is coming your way, and I normally don't take this card as literal as I am about to, but do you see how this is a boat and I feel like it's coming from across, from a distance? You know, I feel like there's some type of shift in power, and the reason is because something is coming in that's from a distance that's going to have you feeling, I just heard ease. Like, oh my gosh, finally, this is awesome. I can breathe again, is what I heard. This is a big week for you, Aries. I heard that you, I just heard that you've been thinking that you're still in the initiation phase, and you're not. You're in the transition phase. So you have been thinking that you are like 9 steps behind, and Source is saying, no, 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 no. You're in the transition into a new. You're not back here where you thought you were. You're over here. So that's what I think, that's what's going to be surprising for you this week. Okay, look, so do you see this? I love this. So you're somebody who's been struggling financially because you have danger, especially in money matters, that just came out. I wish that would focus. But then the first card was you receiving money or property through a windfall or inheritance. And did you notice how this one focused and then this one wouldn't focus before? Look, and see how I was trying to go out again? It's like Source has been showing you how to take your focus off of this so that you can work on this creative stuff and less on the relationship portion, trying to find clarity about whatever situation it is where the power needs to shift, and started focusing on your creativity. Thank you for the confirmation. You started focusing on your creativity, and that's why this is able to reach you now. Because whatever you've been doing, it has really, it's almost like atomic bomb energy that's coming through. It's beautiful, okay? They wanted me to use split the deck. Okay, Ace of Cups. They said split it. Look at that. That's a new beginning. I told you, you're in this trend, and you have the Two of Cups here. So there's the power couple right there. Here's the power couple. Here's the offer. And so this is what you were in. I want to show you the progression of this. All right. These are your cards. I'm going to sit right here. But if you look at this particular Five of Pentacles, this is what Source has been offering you, and this is what's been happening all along. But you were going through this period where you were so used to being rejected, and you didn't have all the answers to something, and it's because it's looked like someone else has had the power, and you weren't. You were kind of, you have had to grin and bear it. They've had the power, and it made you feel like this. But Source was trying to hand these things to you and show you, hey, we're here. We know how to get you out of this energy. You're not rejected. You are seen. You are visible. It's like you were looking down, but something in your energy shifted in the last 2 to 3 weeks to the point that now you look up and you realize you have all of these Five Pentacles, and you have this destiny. Okay, this was something that's meant to come your way. This is something you've been wanting to attain for quite some time. And look, there's a freaking Ace of Pentacles here. So you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever you started new, that was creative, that was passion, that was full of passion, it has brought in this new beginning. It's bringing in some type of offer. This is the shift in dynamic, and you're receiving it from somebody who is not only logical but also playful. I'm getting it's they know how to, they have like a business mindset. They're excellent with communication. They are strong in their convictions. They have very healthy boundaries, but they also know how to be playful and trust in the divine. So they have both of these energies together. And that is exactly what Source has been leading you to this entire time. This is what they've been wanting you to receive this entire time. So there's some type of power shift for you this week that is physical. This is not something that is going to be just in, I feel like it's already been happening. They just said that your shift in your emotional body is why this is coming in. Your shift, okay, so the shift in your emotional body, the healing that's taken place, is the reason that you have been in this energy now. You have been in this creative, playful energy. And it's something new that you have been doing. It's something that maybe you tried it in the past and you would quit, and you tried it and you quit because of that five of Pentacles energy, with the one that was here where she was, oh man, I put it back. But this kind of reminds me of it. I see how in this Five of Cups, how he's sitting here looking, but she's over here offering that. In the Five of Pentacles, I feel like it was the same type of imagery. You know, you not looking and then somebody there really wanting to offer you something. Your energy has shifted, catapulted into a new timeline. So with that new timeline comes new blessings. And those blessings start to shift into your physical atmosphere this week. Someone you're not expecting to contact you will be contacting you this week. Hold on. Okay. Taurus. Taurus again. Libra. Aquarius. Scorpio. Cancer. Scorpio. Those are the signs that are really out in Sagittarius. My Sagittarius got wet. My daughter did something and got the wet, and I need to color it in. So Sagittarius and now Capricorn. Those signs, it can be for anyone if you resonate with it, but it felt like some others needed that confirmation. All right. I love you, Aries. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.